Hello, my name is Mrs. Vining, and welcome to yet another Planet Overhaul channel. Fair warning, if you're looking for massive industrial complexes and hyperspeed colony expansion, feel free to look at other channels. I'm going to have a more cozy vibe. Sarah, roll the intro while I go and get some tools. In this series, we'll have a main focus on creating a steampunk utopia, so to that end, we have Create Steam and Rails, and Farmer's Delight. That's not all, of course. We've also added handcrafted and supplementaries to help make a house into a home. With Valkyrian skies and immersive aircraft, we'll have stylish ways of getting around. And to make inventory management easier, we have sophisticated storage and backpacks, as well as a few other staples. There's artifacts that grant benefits when equipped, including a temp pad that grants local teleportation. Of course, we've changed the biomes before arriving planetside and added variation to the local fauna. We've also added seasons and forced the day-night cycles to better fit Earth time. There's more than all of that, naturally, but we'd be here for the next hour, so I'll explain everything relevant in the description. Thank you so much for sticking around. Let's see where I am. I have made some wooden tools and a crafting table, and I think that's good enough to at least get us started. Like I said, I'm going for a steampunk utopia, and I'm rather excited about it. I landed us in this seasonal forest, if I remember right. Yes, that's seasonal forest. And I just love the fall vibes. I think it reminds me a bit of home. Dogs. Hello. Alright, in the meantime, though, we're going to go find a place to hide. I also want wool, but I don't really like the idea of just murdering them outright, beating them with a stick. I think instead I'm going to go find some iron. Whew. It is cold out here, as indicated by the GUI, near the hearts and the shanks. A good way to keep warm is to stand near lava. Might get a little too warm at some points, though. It is very, very cold out, so I'm going to go into this cave, and hopefully the temperature will be nicer. And let's get some torches. Aha. There we are. Now we can see, and there's not really a lot in this small cave, so I'll be moving on. It does have a bit more that heads down over here, though. Ah, andesite, that's useful. And copper. So, what are we doing in this series? I know that utopias are a bit out of fashion and boring in some cases. I hope that that's not the case with this one. I didn't remove all dangers from the world, in fact. I have the night still bring danger. I still have the caves that are going to be iffy. By the way, the reason I got the andesite isn't only for decorational purposes, it's also useful in the Create mod, so if you have it, you see a patch of andesite, grab a bit while you're there. I'm going to head out. I wanted to get a nice shot of these mountains, but there's so much foliage, it's a little bit hard. Those are beautiful, and I think I'd like to settle nearby. I wonder if it has a little alcove or... You know, the mountain ranges aren't always completely symmetrical all the way around. I can't tell from the map. Well, I guess there's only going over there and seeing for ourselves. Well, I do like how the mountains rise up around this area. I'm not sure if I want to settle here. Sarah, enter drone mode and let me see it from above. Ah. Actually, seeing it from there, I quite like it. And there's even lava available to us if we would need it. Good. Good, 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 good. We have some water over there. Perfect. and a little cave, but it's pretty high up. Before I make a base, though, I think I'll actually get a tiny bit distracted. That cave has me wondering what's in it. So, let's go check that out first. We have plenty of time. The day-night cycle was significantly shorter when I first looked at this planet, but I decided that I needed a regular circadian rhythm or I'd lose my mind. And here we are. There is a singular mushroom. That's what I came up here for. Well, never mind then. Well, in the end, before a base is any use, we're going to need a bed. Setting our spawn point is very useful, so let's go out and search for a more substantial cave than what I have around here. Ah, here we go. We can either talk this out, or we can hit each other. I think it's hitting. Alright, lava that way, and I do not have the blocks to deal with it. This looked like it would be more interesting, but unfortunately, I just see coal down here and that's it. I'll take it. Oh wait. There's a straight drop right here. Well, this cave was a bust as well. Let's head back up. There's a ravine here. You can see it clearly on the map. I think I might jump in. All the other caves have been a bust, why not see what happens? Oh, my... Excuse me. No. No, no, no. Huh. This is creepy. Ugh. Oh my. Oh, and I'm all the way back here. Alright, alright, alright. Very well. Well, it's a good thing we have a gravestone mod on. It's Croyle Tombstone to be exact. I'll be able to just continue getting back up, and that's quite nice. Those sparkles will lead me back to my grave, and I will retrieve the few things that I had. I don't really need them, the pieces that I had, but I would also like to be able to relocate that cave. I believe it's up at the top. And here we are. Got all of our things back. And a reward. Thank you. What did I get? Some grave dust. Very nice. That will help us later. We're going to make a small graveyard with it. Alright, let's see if we can find any iron in here. That is the goal. Get some shears. So that I can shear some sheep instead of having to beat them to death. My radar says there's a skeleton up there. As well as some creepers. Ah, I got a bundle! Thank you. That will be useful at times. And we found our iron. I am so happy. There it is. There's some zinc in here as well. Not much, but enough to get us started later. I'll need an iron pickaxe for that, which means I have to sacrifice my iron. Ooh. No, I think I'd prefer the sheep for now. I know I could just kill them. I know that I could just kill them. But they're cute, and I would feel bad. So instead, we'll smelt up our iron. There we are. I can find more iron later. For now, let's go get that bed. Well, as impressive as this ravine looks from up here, to be honest, it was a bit underwhelming as well. We will search some more for the cave of my dreams later. Let's go find some sheep, grab some wool, get some bed, and get back. I also never marked my home, which is a mistake because I get lost easily. I get very lost very easily. Hello, sheep. Give me your wool. What do you have? Dark gray? No, gray. Nice. It's not much, but I'll take it. I'll also take one of these flowers because I really do prefer a red bed. Oh my. Ah, we got gray. That'll do. Right over there. See, it was 4 feet in front of me. It was literally just to the right if I'd looked to the right. Now that we've found a suitable location for our first base, let's get a little bunker put into the wall and a place to put our bed. Right, now that we have a place to respawn, it is time to get our actual workshop up, but we will need a living component. We're going to need a blaze burner, which means we need obsidian, which means we need to go to the nether. Or, well, the other way around. We need to go to the nether, so we need obsidian. But that means we need diamonds. And that means we need iron, of which I do not have yet. So, I'm going to go find a cave. Yet again, but now at least we have a place that's cooking up stone for me because I'll need a lot of stone decor. I will also place a few machines in this little area. As of right now, it has nothing, but it will have just our very, very, very basic create machines to get us started on that. We have a little bedroom area that's growing carrots currently. They're not having a good time of it. I don't know how long it'll take, but at least we have them growing. So, there's our first little bunker. It's small, it's quaint, it's very well hidden, and I quite like it. So let's head on and go find an actual worthwhile cave, and hopefully some food while we're there. Well, every cave I find seems to be dangerous and steep, and I have no idea why. Oh well. There's a spider's nest nearby, so I made a stone sword so we can collect some string and some wool for later on. We're going to need a few pieces of wool, but right now we need string. We could absolutely use the respirator that a string can give us. You should always break those pots, apparently. I just got 5 diamonds. That solved a whole lot of problems. Very nice. Oh. Well. And here is our first iron pick right there. Excellent. I've been finding a lot of gold in this system. I'll go grab that now. And I've been finding lapis. And this cave is much more expansive. I wouldn't say it's the cave of my dreams since it sprawls and loops in on itself, but I do like it. It's been very fruitful so far. Now I can grab this zinc, and that's very, very nice because then I won't have to use the iron for any of the create contraptions that I make. Zinc is specifically added by create so that we don't have to worry about blowing through tons and tons of iron. Oh no! Oh my goodness! So I'm down to half a heart, and I need to leave. But I found a camp— Nope! Nope! Nope. That's a mimic. That's a mimic. That's a mimic. Alright, I'm just going to beat it to death from here. Because I cannot afford to die right now. I have diamonds in my inventory. When you kill a mimic, you can get things like artifacts. This one is a novelty drinking hat. It decreases the time it takes to drink and eat items. So I'm going to equip that in my curios slot and make it to where you can't see it. Alright, what I was really hoping for in those chests were food. No. Sadness. Instead, I'm going to grab the last bit of this iron and bore my way out of here. But I am going to mark this cave because it has been good to me. Oh, wonderful. We made it back. Let's put a little well right out here out front. Let's also put a little garden out front here. Honestly, we definitely need the food. Ooh. Grab flax seeds when you see them. They can also make string, if you're ever hard up for it. Keep in mind that if you want to use a respirator and an artifact, it's not possible in the same slot. The respirator from thin air will go to a curio slot on the head, as well as the novelty drinking hat, and any others that you may get. There's a lucky hat that's green and gets you a little bit more looting as well. But I'm going to keep the respirator on just in case I need to go below Y0. There are a few hand machines that I'm going to need in this little tiny bunker to get fully started on the actual workshop. Let me show you what the workshop is going to look like by the end of this. This 2-story workshop's exterior is equipped with 5 water wheels to generate power, a beautiful well and thriving tree, and a flush chimney with decorative awning. As we make our way inside, notice the moldings about the walls offering a splash of cooler tones. The bottom floor houses the actual workshop. On the left wall, we have a deployer, spout, and mechanical press. On the back wall, there's a processing station to wash, cook, and smelt using the encased fans. On the right wall, we have 2 mixers, one of them heatable, and a millstone for some of our grinding needs. The filled blaze burner sits central, if not discreetly nestled into the floor. Now we'll ascend one of 2 ladders into the 2nd-story living space. The simple fireplace is a focal point in the warm hues of the bedroom. A table acts as a drop-off station and a planter of roses liven the space. There's also a kitchenette and plenty of upgradable storage. It also comes with a window box. Now, for the grind out of the basic machines that we'll be placing in this bunker, we're going to need a lot of andesite alloy. That requires andesite, and that requires zinc or iron. And some wood. I'll show you what I mean. So you take some zinc nuggets or iron nuggets and some andesite and combine them. And that makes andesite alloy. And as you can see, that makes almost everything in Create. It's very, very important. So in order to make andesite casings, what you do is you strip some logs and you right-click on them with the andesite alloy. This is an integral part to get started. The first thing I'm going to make is a mechanical press. In order to do that, we will need some iron, we will need one of the andesite casings, and I'm not sure what else, I completely forgot. A shaft. And shafts are very easy. They give you quite a bit too. In fact, I'll get about that many. And we're just going to pop that right here for now. We'll also need a depot. And that just takes an andesite casing and an andesite alloy. Very, very simple. The last thing I'll need is a hand crank. And that's just planks with an andesite alloy. I'm wanting to put a little windmill out here to power the 3 machines that I'm going to have in here. So, let's get on that grind after I grab some carrots. Oh my goodness, thank you for growing. And here we leave home to go on another caving mission. Once there, we gather every ore we see, as well as some andesite. Then I go get this lava because it is flowing into the caves, and go further afield for sheep. Besides the mechanical press, we're also going to need an encased fan. To make an encased fan, you'll need an andesite alloy, 4 iron sheets to make a propeller, an andesite casing, and a shaft, I believe, or a cog. So in order to power all of these, we're gonna have to do some spaghettification and put our windmill outside. We'll also need a bit of super glue. So, that's the next thing I'm going to grab before I go on with the rest of this building. To get super glue, you need an iron sheet, which isn't a problem, but the slime balls are. In order to get slime balls, you can make dough with Create. And that's made with just a water bucket and wheat flour. You make wheat flour by millstoning wheat. It's a little bit of a long process. But then you can combine that with lime dye, which you can get by millstoning any flowers that you find. Got the lime dye. We ground up our wheat for our wheat flour. I'll head outside and grab some water. Combine these two. Then combine these two. I'm gonna need more wheat. Oh no. I'm back for your wheat village. I ran fully out of patience. Now to glue it all up. And update the windmill bearing. And that is blowing the right way. And fill this up with water. And shut all the trapdoors and open that one. Now we have a washing station. The machines we have set up in our mini bunker down here is a millstone, a mechanical press, and a washing station. I'll be able to grind up cobblestone, turn it into gravel, and then move it over to the washing station where I should be able to get some iron out of it. And the press will provide us with all of the pressed gold, pressed iron that we will need. Which, come to think of it, something that will make things easier along the way is a wrench. Let's grab our hand crank. Oh wait, I forgot. I don't need the hand crank. I made this whole setup just now. Now, anytime I place something down, I can crouch, right-click, and pick it right back up into my inventory. You can also do that from a little bit of ways. Help save create components from lava or water. And here we are with our small starter bunker. Isn't it adorable? We have just enough power to start some machines, and next time we will make our workshop. I am so excited to continue with this with you. Thank you so much for watching.